Hey, if you're seeing this, that means the freeze drying's done. And this is the video, which I'm recording after the freeze drying's done, which means you live in a time machine. Enjoy it. So if you like what we got going on here at the farm, go ahead and give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you would be so kind. Mash that bell notification button so you can keep updated on what's going on here, the comings and the goings and the whatnots and what have yous. And I'll keep you posted on what's going on with the butcher shop, the freeze drying, the goats, the farm, all things Foxwood Run Farm. So check us out, foxwoodrunfarm.com, or if you want to help support us in our mission to bring high quality, locally sourced protein to our little community here, our little slice of heaven, go ahead and sign up over at patreon.com/Foxwood. We don't do any kind of like specials or anything like that. It's strictly if you like what you see and you want to help us out, please do. And if not, you can still keep enjoying the shows because I'm going to still keep making them. All right, so enjoy the freeze drying. See ya. Hey YouTube, this is your old pal Tim from FoxWood Run Farm here. We're down in the old mad scientist lab, or as I like to call it, the basement. We're going to do something a little different to the channel here. We're going to do some freeze drying type stuff. So, went to the grocery outlet today, or yesterday rather. Picked up a few of these guys. These omelet rounds. It's an egg with some cheese. And these are broccoli. And these are 3 meat: egg whites, pork sausage, bacon, ham, and cheese. Also got some of these fellas over here, the Johnsonville original recipe sausage. We're going to give them a try in the Link style. We got some more Johnsonville going on here with the patties, the sausage patties, but these are the turkey variety. And then we got some original Jimmy Dean fully cooked pork sausage patties, and you can see the price here at the grocery outlet, dirt cheap. We like going there. I'll maybe post a link to where we got this stuff at another time. And then just for something completely different, saw these and thought, what the heck, we'll give it a shot here. This Welshire traditional breakfast sausage, Link style. They're gluten-free, so you know, if that matters to you. And then just as a little bonus, because I always hear about it, we picked up some of these guys, the Dale Jr. cookie sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches, frozen dairy dessert sandwiches. Can't really call it ice cream because there's probably not any cream actually in it. But these guys, 2 for $1. Can't pass that up, so I bought $2 worth. There's 4 per package here, so what is that? 12.5 cents per ice cream sandwich or frozen dairy dessert sandwich. Yeah, so we'll get these trade up and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, and we're back. Now, because I don't know exactly how this is going to work out, I have taken the extra precaution of putting a little parchment paper down on my sheet, or on my freeze drying tray here. That's not going to hurt anything, and it's also going to give me the added advantage of being able to actually write down what is what and where it is, so I can keep better track of it. So, okay, I'll get this trade up and be right back. Alright, so I got everything packed up. These guys are the ones I'm actually kind of looking forward to the most. Never done like an ice cream sandwich or a frozen dairy dessert. Yeah, frozen dairy dessert in the freeze dryer before. Kind of looking forward to these. A little creepy seeing Dale Jr. staring at me in ice cream form. My CM Punk fans out there will understand that. And I have seen both ways that folks have done some of them here like this in the wrappers. I've seen some that have done it outside of the wrappers. So we're going to leave 2 in the wrappers just to kind of see what we like best. And I do still have 2 more boxes of good old Dale Jr. in case they turn out really well. We can do a bunch more. So we'll get this loaded up and we'll get back to you with some results here in a couple of days. All right, we are back. And here we have trade up goodies ready to roll. Got the 3 meat little omelet guys up here, the broccoli and cheese little omelet guys down here. Thought I wrote that down. There it is, the Johnsonville Sausages here. Johnsonville turkey up here. Jimmy Dean here. And the Welshire down here, along with the Earnhardt guys here. And they're all going to go in the big red over here. My old school harvest rate, one of the old generations with the old JB pump that, despite what they may tell you, 3 to 4 years of usage. We're looking at coming up on our 6th with this guy. As long as you are diligent with changing your oil, keeping that filtered, you shouldn't have a problem. So I'll get these loaded up and be right back. Now there is some scuttlebutt I've heard from the freeze drying community about which tray gets the warmest and should have the most yada yada. I don't buy into all that. I think they all the trays work just fine at every level, and going with Harvest Right's new recommendation of not using the pillow that goes in here. We're just going to close her up, and since that stuff's already frozen, we cut back on the freeze time on that guy, so that'll freeze for a couple more hours and the pump will kick off. It'll dry, and I'll see you when it's done. Alright, and we're back. Everything is done. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That is might troubling, but we'll see what's going on with that. So, step 1, release the pressure. Fleck of that ice cream might have. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get some interesting results here. Hopefully. Let's try her out and see what we got here. Let's start with the eggs. They're nice and dry, it seems, but we're going to go ahead and crack one open. Okay, so I can already tell these aren't done. They're going to need more time because they're still cold. So because of their thickness, I guess we need a good bit more dry time, so we'll see you in a bit. Alright, back again. Give it another 4.5 hours and we'll see how that turned out. There's probably the main event of the day is these sandwiches, which are unbelievably light, warm right now the whole way through, so totally freeze dried. I don't know that I necessarily notice any difference between those in the bag and those not in the bag. The fact that this was not ice cream and was a dairy dessert treat probably accounts for some of, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, probably accounts for some of that action, which I don't think is a huge deal, quite honestly. The sausages all turned out good, in my opinion anyway. The Jimmy Dean, totally dry, totally warm. They're done. The links, what are these, the Welshire links down here, they turned out, I'd say, pretty good. Also, they're hard, light. The turkey sausage seemed a little weird. That's not totally dry either. So after 24 solid hours, it's still not done, so we're going to call the turkey sausage a fail. These guys, I don't know what's going on here. That's definitely grease from the Johnsonvilles, so they would probably not be great. I would say the Welshire and the Jimmy Dean are probably the two best in the sausage category. The ice cream bars turned out pretty nice. Let's check these eggy guys. Remember, they were not quite done. They were still kind of cold. They seem okay. We'll have to grab a knife and cut into one of these guys and see what happens. So hang tight. Let me grab a knife. Alright, sorry about that. So This here is the 3 meat. That looked like it dried the whole way through. It's nice and crumbly, as you can tell there. Definitely dry. The broccoli cheese, still a little cold in the middle, so I'm going to guess they're probably not done. I wouldn't keep them long term. No, I would not keep them long term, or I would definitely give them more time if I had more time. The taste is interesting. If you ever had freeze-dried eggs, that's exactly what it tastes like. Yeah. So let's maybe cut open some of this sausage and ice cream and see what we got going on here. So as I kind of suspected with the Dale Earnhardt things, that wasn't really ice cream in there. It was a dairy dessert. So it's probably, you'll pardon the expression, a shitstorm of chemicals and fillers and additives. So probably decent to eat, but I would definitely not store these long term. Taste wise, they're that filling. There's like a chewy. It's like a, if you've ever left a Tootsie Roll kind of out unwrapped for a while, it's kind of got that consistency to it. So I would say the Dale Earnhardt Jr. bars, as far as freeze drying, are a fail. Next. So the turkey sausage, as I kind of suspected, it doesn't seem like it's done the whole way. Let's just lop off a little corner here and give that a... Yeah, it's definitely not done, not freeze dried the whole way through. Definitely would not keep that long term. As far as, what was that, the Wellsville, I would say pretty much the same. Not done the whole way through. After 24 hours, I mean, still, you can see that, kind of grease popping up through there. If you, But for you, I'm going to taste it and see how it goes. So, wish me luck. It's not a horrible taste. It's just, it's not freeze-dried. It almost has like a Slim Jim kind of vibe to it. Do not like. And now for the two that probably did the best. The Jimmy Dean sausage. Even though that still looks a little, maybe not quite done on the inside. And the Wellsville sausage, that actually does appear to be mostly done. Let's try that one first. Chip off a little here. It's powder. It's literally like kind of falling apart in my hand here. And that's dry the whole way through. Decent flavor. I mean, it's nothing that I would write home about, but as far as sausage, pre-cooked sausage patties go, it's tolerable. Little Jimmy here, it's still a little crumbly. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely dry the whole way through. It doesn't look it. When I first cut into it, I was a little worried that it wouldn't be done the whole way through, but it appears to be. So, yeah, I'm going to call the Jimmy Dean and the Wellsville a success. So that was the Jimmy Dean patties, the Wellsville links. I'm going to call Dale Jr. here. That was, yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating that before it's freeze-dried either. Johnsonville was probably would have been a success if it was less greasy. I don't know exactly how I would resolve that in the freeze drying scope. The turkey sausage probably would have been good. It just needed more time. I can probably chuck that back in the freezer and put those in with the next batch. These egg guys I think would be good. Just need a little more time to get done. I think oddly enough, I think the meat ones got done where the broccoli didn't. I don't know if that has something to do with the water content, the moisture content in the broccoli itself, or what. They were on the top shelf, and that generally gets the warmest. So we'll see. So yeah, let me see if I can figure this bit out here quick. And no, guess not. So that does it for me. Hopefully I'm in frame here. I don't know, my phone does squirrely stuff. So if you like this stuff, go ahead and give us a like, a comment, a subscribe, mash that bell notification so you'll know when we do update more stuff. And I do have a bunch more stuff planned. They're coming. Vegetables are going to be a big one, so I'm really looking forward to that one as well. Info on the farm is foxwoodrunfarm.com, foxwoodrunfarm.com. And if you like this stuff and you want to help us out with the new butcher shop that's coming, there'll be lots of videos about that as well. Patreon.com/Foxwood. All right, that's it for me. I'm out of here for a while. Thanks.